Very much. New on AM Extra, a headline-making endurance athlete from Portland is hoping to inspire others with his latest book.
In 2018, Colin O'Brady became the first person to trek across Antarctica alone. Now he's using his experience to help people overcome obstacles through a new movement. Colin joins us live this morning with more on his new book. Colin, good morning. Good to see you.
Great to see you guys as well.
So let's talk about this. The 12-hour walk. Invest one day, unlock your best life. This is your new novel. It's coming out. What is it about?
Yep. So the new book's right here, the 12-hour walk. Super excited to share this with the world. My first book was about my solo crossing of Antarctica, and this book really shifts the narration back on the reader. So I bring you through a bunch of adventure stories, crossing Antarctica solo, rowing a boat across Drake Passage. But at its core, it's a call to action for people to take charge of their own lives, to actually set out on a 12-hour walk of their own, in silence, in stillness, to invest one day, conquer their mind, and unlock their best life.
Well, what experiences did you use from your life to create the new book? And I mean, it sounds like this is a movement.
Yeah, I'm thinking of it way more than a book. This is a global movement. My hope is to inspire 10 million people to take this walk, and people from all walks of life, young, old, fit, not so fit. This is for any single person to take a day. I have known thousands of people to take this walk, and every single person comes back to their front door feeling happy, fulfilled, sharpening their edge, getting unstuck from their life. And the book really walks through a lot of those principles. But I was in the Oregon coast during COVID lockdown, feeling not great in my own body and my mind, full of fear, full of doubt, full of anxiety. And I took this walk, kind of pulling on some of my experiences as an explorer, but realized I could have this effect right out my front door. And I suggested it to all sorts of different people. Even my 77-year-old mother-in-law has taken the 12-hour walk. Lots of breaks. You can take as many breaks as you want, but the impact is just the same. It meets you right where you're at.
Wow. Okay, so what was it like, kind of taking all of your experiences and then putting it into a book that is advice for others, kind of shifting that mindset for you instead of focusing on your own adventure at hand to kind of, give this out to the world. Was that a challenge in a different way?
Yeah, I loved it. My first book, The Impossible First, about my solo Antarctica crossing, was a New York Times bestseller about that crossing. And it was fun to write this book. I'm so proud of it. I'm probably even more proud of it than my first book because, as you said, it entertains you. If you like adventure, you'll be entertained by this. This is me on a little rowboat crossing a dangerous stretch of ocean. This is me pushing my body hard, but also sharing stories in a way where I shift the narration back to the reader. It's a conversation between me and you about how you can unlock your own best life. And it is fun for me to have not just a book, not just reading about me doing these adventures, but I say, if you're reading this book or if you're listening to it on Audible, you are the hero of this story. You, the reader, the listener, are the hero of this story. And so the 12hourwalk.com kind of encompasses the entire thing, not just the book, but the global movement. This is for any single person to participate. And like I said before, my goal is to inspire 10 million people to take the 12-hour walk. It's completely free. You can do it out your front door. And I have seen the life-changing benefits of just investing one day, how quickly that can shift and positively affect people's lives.
During that day, you take that 12 hours. What do you want those of us who read the book to actually get out of it? What's tangible that we can get out?
So I think that we all live with life, somewhat of a life of limiting beliefs. I'm guilty of this. I think we all, we get stuck in our own head, right? I don't have enough money. I don't have enough time. I'm not strong enough. What if I fail, right? These are common loops that we all have in our own brains. This book, this walk, the book itself pushes you towards overcoming those limiting beliefs by the virtue of doing the walk. So I have a concept that I call a possible mindset, which is an empowered way of thinking that unlocks a life of limitless possibilities. And so this walk, again, I can't sum it up all here in just one more minute, but the book itself walks you through how you can make that shift in your own life. And through the course of the walk, go into these places in your mind. Might be difficult, might be challenging, but every single person I know that gets back to that front door, they feel stronger professionally, stronger personally, able to achieve their own goals professionally, personally, in their own lives in a really powerful and tangible way.
Wow. Well, Colin, we're out of time, but I do have to ask. I mean, you've got these world records. What is your next adventure? Do you have your sights set on something in the future?
I'm proud of my 10 world records. I'm sure there'll be other big adventures, but I got to be honest. I'm not just saying this because I'm on book tour right now. My big goal, I say my next Everest. So I've climbed Everest twice. My next Everest is to inspire 10 million people to take the 12-hour walk. So please pick up a copy. It's already getting great reviews all around the world. So wherever books are sold, pick it up. Pick it up at my favorite local bookstore, Powell's in Portland, wherever you want. I appreciate all this, and I'm just proud to share it. I'm proud to be a local native Portland Oregonian, growing up, born and raised there. So thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, we're proud of that as well. Endurance athlete Colin O'Brady, appreciate you joining us this morning.
Thank you.
And Colin's new book, The 12-Hour Walk, is out now. You can find it at Powell's and wherever you pick up your favorite books, including Powell's Amazon. This sounds like an Everest that I could do.
Oh, no
Climbing
doubt about it.
Everest? I don't know about that. But if this is his next Everest, I feel like I could handle it.
Well, any book that enables you to have the mindset where you can
Yeah.
do more than you think you can do, that is fantastic. So
Very cool.